Captain Peter Cutsey, South Korea. This is my briefing room. We're in Jerez, southwest Spain, on a very hot day, 35 degrees Celsius. And we're about to start the isolated pack procedure is what this briefing is about. The procedure calls for starting engine number 2 first, which we have already done. And prior to starting engine number 1, we'll cool the cabin sooner than we would normally on a normal procedure. So we're looking at a PowerPoint here, and let's run through the PowerPoint first, and then we'll go ahead and do the procedure. The isolated pack operation procedure, incidentally, the menu is here for all supplementary procedures in section number 2. And I have done all sections for the Boeing 737 NG and MAX. Isolated pack operation during engine start. Caution, moving engine bleed air switches while a starter is engaged can damage the starter. Incidentally, this is all taken from Boeing's FCOM, updated. Engine number 2 start. After engine number 2 is stabilized, isolation valve switch close, right pack auto. The reason why we're closing the valve is to isolate the right side from the left side. In order to use EPU air to start the left engine, the isolation valve has to be closed. So that's why we've gone through that procedure. Duct pressure stabilized, engine number 1 start, and after engine number 1 is stabilized, isolation valve switch auto. All right, so let's actually go and do that. We have started engine number 2. So isolation valve closed. Right pack auto. And if you notice, the left duct pressure has gone way up because the isolation valve is closed and the APU is on the left side system in the air conditioning system and is feeding the left side. And right now, the right side is being fed by the right engine bleed because engine number 2 is running. So that's where the air is coming from for the right pack to enable cooling of the aircraft before we start engine number 1. We started engine number 1, and we've gone through the before taxi procedure as we would normally, closing the left or the number 1 and the number 2 generator control switches, the pitot heat on, wing and engine anti-ice as required, not required today. Now we're down to that point in the before taxi procedure, which it calls for selection of the left pack and right pack. Well, the right pack is already on because this is the isolated pack procedure. So if you notice also the duct pressures. So when we select auto on the left pack, which we have just done, and if you notice the duct pressure is dropping a little bit on the left side because the left pack is in use, we now must return the isolation valve to auto and then the APU bleed switch off in the normal sequence of the before taxi procedure. and then we would continue the before taxi procedure, followed by, of course, the before taxi checklist. You have just viewed the isolated pack procedure. I thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next exciting video.